Hi everybody, it's Dominique Gibson back again with another beautiful video for all my people out there who like to see me do videos. If you like these videos, please be sure to subscribe, or share these videos with others. So it's me. I'm back again with yet another video. This time I'm going to be talking about my weekly list for this week. So I'll put the dates up in the thumbnail after this video is over with. But for now, let's see. The last time I did a weekly list, it consisted of 8. I think it was in April. I didn't do May's. I didn't do one for like about 2 weeks. That's Thursday, May the 6th. Okay. This is going to be the weekly list, and then I'll probably be talking about, well, technically this video was also supposed to be about Teacher Appreciation Week and what transpired out of that, but I think I'm going to leave that on my website. So if you're interested in some of the stuff that I got this week celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week, I'll be sure to link that in the description box down below. I'll probably do a post on my website featuring pictures and different things that I got for Teacher Appreciation Week throughout the week. So if you guys are interested in it, I'll be doing a blog post. I'll probably schedule it between now and tomorrow. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. That'll be in the description box down below, website, where you can see my post about Teacher Appreciation Week, what I got, and some of the things that parents shared with me. Okay, so we're gonna start with my weekly to-do list for Saturday, May 1st, 2021. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can flip it. No, I can't flip it on here. That's great. That's just great. Let's see. Hang on a second. Saturday, May 1st, 2021. It looks backwards from my end, but hopefully you guys can see it. To today, which is May the 9th, 2021. Okay, so for Saturday, like I said, it's really hard to do this. Let's see if I can flip it. That'd be nice to do. Maybe see if I can flip it. I doubt it because it's not flipping. That's fine. Anyway, so for Saturday, I scratched off like about 2 things I did on Saturday, which was try to do 15 minutes to an hour of a famous portrayal for my thesis and finish your discussion post for week 10 of your MFA class. And I am happy to report that I got a out of that class, despite the ups and downs that I actually went through when it came to that class, because that was hard. That was a marketing class, whereas literally how to do book launches and how to promote your work besides the writing part within itself. And that was a little bit more difficult than the writing part itself, since I'm so used to the writing part itself. So as you can see, oh goodness, this is hard. I crossed that off my list. There's some things I crossed off my list and some things I did not. So like it says on here, accomplished, did 2 hours of writing a famous portrayal today. So that was on Saturday, May the 1st. I hate doing this on my cell phone, but I'll do it anyway. So accomplished, did 2 hours of writing a famous portrayal today. Did most of the editing for Enormous Allegiance. So, yeah, I did most of the editing for Enormous Allegiance from Judy Roth from the last pass that I got, which was last week, I want to say. So, let's see how Sunday went. Do your lesson plan for next week. Be sure to add some art projects to your plan. I crossed that out. Work, try to come up with some ideas for the children to do on Mother's Day. I did that We ended up doing some cards for Mother's Day that the kids kind of created themselves. So we thought that was actually a good idea for them. Talk to your coworker about our projects for next week. So those are some of the stuff that I did for Sunday, May the 2nd. And finish your proofreading for Enormous Allegiance and turn it in to Judy Roth today. I did that on Sunday, May the 2nd. Let's see what else. So then that was my weekly list for Sunday. This was for Monday, May 3rd. The only thing that I crossed out for Monday was finish up as many observations as you can, due May 7th, 2021. So basically for like the last pass, if you guys can see that, I don't know if you can or not, but for the last past couple of days, I think I was done on Wednesday, I was doing observations for work instead of doing other things. So technically, I was supposed to brainstorm and think about what to include in the newsletter, first discussion post for my thesis class, which I ended up looking at it, and she said that she really didn't want us to really start on any of the assignments early. She wanted us to start tomorrow, which is the 10th. So I'll be officially starting my work tomorrow for the discussion post tomorrow. Writing and typing and editing. There was a lot of stuff that I need to do on Monday. Never got a chance to do because I was too busy doing observations for my work. So Tuesday, make sure you pay your bills. Write and finalize your obligations and checkpoints due May 7th. So this basically took up the majority of my week. I did not get a chance to do anything else. Wednesday, do the first discussion post for your class. So I ended up doing the introduction for Wednesday, May the 5th. We're on May the 5th now. So I did school. And marketing, get started on the blueprint for your Indiegogo campaign, which is something that I'm going to probably talk about a little bit about now. For the last couple of months, I've been really thinking about, and I shared this with some of my people and with my classmates, because we was talking about other ways in order to fund your writing projects besides getting a full-time job. And one of the other ways that you can fund your writing projects is to do something called crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is basically where you set up a campaign and you ask people to donate money in order to fund your creative project. There are a number of crowdfunding platforms, and this is something I was thinking about doing a video on. I know there's a couple of authors who actually did some videos on it, self-published authors, and I'll probably look through it and share some links below on my website, or if I have the time, I'll do it in the description box down below with this video. But the majority of the time it's going to be on my website. Whereas they have different crowdfunding campaigns. One of them is Kickstarter. Another one is Indiegogo. There's quite a few others. Another one is Patreon. And they're basically all for the same cause. There are some subtle differences, but it's where you come up with a campaign and you submit your campaign out to your friends, your family, things like that, in order and in return to give you money in order to fund a project. So the campaign that I decided to go with, the crowdfunding platform I decided to go with was Indiegogo. And I'm going to go with Indiegogo because of the fact that unlike Kickstarter, whereas Kickstarter is what you call an all or nothing crowdfunding platform, whereas if there's certain people that give you a certain amount of money for your campaign, but you don't reach a funding goal, then those backers who backed up your campaign, they get their money back and you don't get nothing from it. So an example would be if I propose a campaign for $5,000 and the backers only was able to give me $1,000, with Kickstarter, you will not see that $1,000. It will go back to the backers, and your campaign, after it ended, you will not get that money at all for that campaign. So With Indiegogo, it's a little bit different. I think they take a 5% fee off of the money that you raise in order to fund your campaign project. But if, say, for instance, somebody wants to give me, I should tell you now, it is a blueprint. It might change, but my funding goal is to raise at least $15,000 for 4 books, 4 self-published books. And say, for instance, there's backers who wanted to give out, only be able to give out $5,000 after my campaign ended. I'll still receive that $5,000 minus the 5% platform fee that Indigo will take out for the funding, and then I'll be able to still use the rest of that money in order to fund whatever project I need to fund in order to make it a success. And then there's perks that goes along with the crowdfunding money. There's perks that goes along with the crowdfunding money. Excuse me, there was something that popped up there. There's perks that goes with the crowdfunding money, meaning that if you pledge a certain amount, you get something back for free and vice versa. Like I said, I'll probably do a whole entire video, PowerPoint presentation, because I like doing those. In the future, I haven't had time to do any of that right now. And I'll probably explain a little bit more detail as time goes on once this Indigo campaign thing starts. But for right now, it's a blueprint, which means I'm in the beginning stages of actually writing out whatever needs to be written out within this campaign. I have to do videos like this, but it's going to be totally different. Whereas to actually introduce myself, talk about why I need you to fund this campaign, what the campaign is about, what the books are about, those sort of things. And right now, I'm just doing the blueprint. But I'll be sure to let you know on the details on that. Probably on my website. And like I said, if I have a chance, I'll probably do a video on it talking about the process as well. Let's see. I am officially trying to turn the page because as you can tell, I did a little bit of that on Wednesday, May 5th. If I can turn the freaking page, that'll be awesome. Because I cannot flip the camera up. So yeah, and this is the kind of like I don't know if you can see it. This is kind of like the blueprint. You see that I actually wrote it out. But I'm not going to share it right now. Because it's, like I said, it's a blueprint. So I initially got started on that after I completed my observations. So Thursday, make sure to send the Mother's Day cards home with the children. That was checked off. Editing, get started self-editing Courtney's Redemption today. So I started this on Thursday, and I'll show you what I mean by this. So this is what I initially started out. If you check out my website, you'll see the actual sample cover still of Courtney's Redemption. But this is what Courtney's Redemption looks like now. So I'll just show you a few pages of what I've initially done. If I can, that'll be great. So all of this. Up, down. Like I said, I would have shown you on my actual computer of all the things that I've done, but unfortunately, there's something else that I'm doing on my computer right now that I should show you. But I'm going to show you in a minute, but for right now, I'm just doing this as a cell phone because this is the only way I can communicate with the video, because I have something else that I'm doing on my computer right now. But as you could tell, I have officially gotten started on the self-editing process. That's crazy. I can't let you see it. Self-editing process. So some of the things that... Let's see if I can... this is crazy. Okay. See if I can show you. Like all this stuff here.